So I intended to originally do this video with a green screen. The green screen did not function. I don't know if it's with DaVinci Resolve. I mean, I know it's with DaVinci Resolve. I set up the lighting. I mean, I did everything. Nothing worked. The editing program that I use does not want to work on a green screen. That's fine though. I can do it like this. You can't see the screen. Okay, you can't. I know you can't. I just watched back the footage. You can't see the screen. It's okay though, okay? This video is very scuffed, but I have a good idea and I want to make it. So, today we are going to be tier list ranking the X's of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the movie, not the comic. I've read the first volume of the comic, but I haven't read all of them. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go by how they appear in the film. So first to 7th. So starting off first, we have Matthew Patel.
Matthew Patel. Consider our fight begun.
Matthew Patel is the first evil X that you encounter. Therefore, he's kind of just there to set up the idea that Scott is going to be fighting 7 more people or 6 more people after this, and not much else. And it kind of is to set up like how these fights are going to be edited, and just kind of give you like a baseline of where the movie's going to go from then on out. That being said, Matthew Patel sucks. He's the worst X by a mile. He's not funny. He's extremely cringy.
Are you a pirate? Pirates are in this year?
The fight isn't even very cool. I think they punch each other like 1 time. I actually don't know what I'm talking about. He hits him 64 times. But still, basically kind of what I'm getting at is that like it's over so quickly and nothing really happens. And then that's it. The only good part about this thing is the coins that are dropped at the end. That's it.
Sweet. Coins.
That's literally the only fun thing about this fight. Honestly, moving on. That's all I have to say about that. Moving on to the second X. Also, okay, we're gonna get some things out of the way. Don't mind this Christmas sock. This Christmas sock is what's saving this audio, okay?
Alright, guys. So,
Don't diss the Christmas sock. I have no control over that, alright? Secondly, you'll see it once I put the picture up, but you probably can't see it right now. There's a watermark in the bottom right for Cap Wing. I did not want to buy a premium for a tier list maker, specifically touted as a meme maker. That's something I would never spend my money on, but sorry for the watermark. Just deal with it. It's a watermark. Okay, second X, Lucas Lee.
You really think you stand a chance against an A-lister, bro?
Probably the most popular one because of the actor involved, Chris Hemsworth. That's his name, right? There's like 7 different Chris's. I think it's Chris Hemsworth. Okay. How do I say the wrong name? Realize I said the wrong name, and then continue to use the wrong name. Back to what I was saying. Due to Chris Hemsworth, it's very good. I love Lucas Lee in this, or well, hate him, whichever way you want to tout that. He's extremely funny. The voice that he is using as like a common action star is also very funny.
That's actually hilarious.
The way they get introduced into the fight is cool, with Wallace having a massive crush on Lucas and just going to one of his movie premieres and him being there, and then him like calling him out in the scene, calling Scott out in the scene is very inventive and very fun. I really like Lucas Lee. I think the entire fight is really well choreographed, and the like dummies beating him up, and then he like Lucas thinks, or the original Lucas thinks that Scott's being beaten up, but it's actually the dummies being beaten up, or the stunt doubles is really cool. And of course the skateboarding trick at the end is hilarious and a really funny way to end that scene. So I'm going to put Lucas in A tier. So for the third X, we have Todd Ingram.
That guy on bass?
Oh, yeah.
you know? Oh no!
He's also an extremely funny one. The only reason why Lucas isn't S tier is because there's no musical aspect to that, which is the best part about this movie for me. It's kind of just them fighting and like jokes being made, which again is very funny. But Todd, on the other hand, is not only really funny, not only really cool, he also has a great guitar battle with Scott. And it's extremely fun and extremely cool to watch because the music used in this movie is, in my opinion, I'm about to make an insane claim. I believe the music in Scott Pilgrim is some of the best, if not the best, uses of music in any movie I've ever seen. So needless to say, the song that plays before their fight, Black Sheep, sung by Brie Larson, is incredible. I have that song on like all of my playlists. But even just besides that, everything with the guitar battle to the vegan powers and him losing them by the vegan police are all very, very, very funny. And yeah, I love Todd. His look is very cool. He's acted very well. The context surrounding the scene is great. As I mentioned, the vegan police, they're iconic. They should be a real life thing. That's all I have to say about Todd. Easy S tier. Fourth Evil X is Roxy.
Your BF's about to get F'd in the B!
I don't like Roxy. I don't like Roxy. Like, I don't like her one bit. Like, I hate her. Like, I never want to watch her part again. She's not as bad as Matthew Patel because, she actually has a cool fight. Ramona taking control and, like, fighting is pretty cool. However, she sucks. She is not funny. She's not funny in the slightest. And also, it's kind of stupid that, like, they make a joke, or not necessarily make a joke, but I'd say it's kind of stupid that they, like, mention that it's weird that she, like, dated a girl, I guess. Like, they make it like this thing when it's just, it shouldn't be this thing.
It was just a phase.
Just a phase?
You had a sexy phase? It meant nothing. I didn't think it would count.
It meant nothing?
I was just a little bi-curious.
Well,
I guess. It doesn't play very well into the rest of the movie and feels very strange. But this movie was made in 2011 or 2010, so it's relatively excused. But overall, she just isn't funny. She isn't fun to watch. She seems like an awful person. Her abilities are cool, but again, there's not really a musical aspect to this. And, yeah, she's gonna go in C tier just because the actual fight is cool, but I genuinely hate her. I could move her to D if I really wanted to, but, I don't like her. I don't like her. No, I don't hate women. I know exactly. Stop commenting it. I know exactly what you're commenting. I don't hate women. Okay? I just hate women. They're named Roxy. So my second favorite are the Katyanagi twins.
Katyanagi twins just happen to be the next band in the battle.
Is that how you say it? Katyanagi twins? They're my second favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in S tier. Might as well get it out of the way while I love bomb these two people. Their fight section is so cool. Like the editing back, the editing for 2010 standards is amazing, and the editing by today's standards is like still amazing. The CGI is pretty good with like the big animals fighting each other. Their dragon's really cool. Their set is really cool. And the music, oh my gosh. Like, you thought Black Sheep was good? Threshold? Dude, it kills. That song is so amazing, and the fact that they play it like 2 more times, like they go through it 2 different times and it blows the roof off, or like they blow the roof off, but still like they play it after they blow the roof off, is so good. That song is so good. That gives me chills anytime that I hear it. They have a really cool look to them. Obviously their music is amazing, especially like the twins' music is really good, and Sex Bomb's music is really good in this fight scene. It's so good. 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 That's all I have to say. It's really, really, really good. So our last X is Gideon. Doing my final little edits on this, I noticed how many times I say amazing or really good in this section, and I'm very sorry. I don't know how I couldn't think of more words to say. It gets really annoying. And come on, I mean, it's not even a hard choice. Gideon is the best. Gideon isn't the funniest. Gideon isn't the coolest. Gideon is one of the cringiest.
Why on earth would you want to do that?
None of that matters. Not a single bit of what I just said matters for a solitary second. When you get to the final scene, incredible fight right off the bat. The katana is amazing. The speech that Scott has before is amazing. Sex Bomb playing in their little snazzy suits is amazing. Young Neil being named Neil in the second part is amazing. And then again, once he, spoiler alert, loses and then goes back for a second life. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. The fight scene is like sped up and it's cooler, and he gives like a nice word to Sex Bomb and he makes everyone happy, and then the music is faster and it just goes, it's so good. And the knives coming out of the ceiling and it's trying to attack Ramona is really funny. Really, really good, and a really heartfelt way to end it, and a great way to kill off Gideon. He's easily the best. I mean, the choreography is amazing. The music matches the fighting like Edgar Wright normally does. But it's just so good. Oh, it's so good. I feel like I've said that a lot. But anyways, Gideon's look in this is really cool. The katana fighting is extremely different for that time. Obviously not the fact that they're using katanas, but like the way he like takes it out of his chest and stuff is just amazing. Michael Cera doing that kind of thing, not only throughout the movie, but especially here, is different and good character progression for him. But I love this entire fight. It's easy top of S tier. I would even make a new category for S+, but again, Gideon is just generally not very great as a character. He's not very funny or interesting to watch, but that doesn't even matter because of this fight scene. I hope I just got that on recording. Oh my gosh. So, to end this video, I love Scott Pilgrim. Obviously that's probably pretty blatant by just this video in general. But even though it's a little dated at points, it still has fantastic editing and really good direction, and it's extremely fun to watch the entire way through. No, my wallpaper's not Scott Pilgrim. I'm not an incel. I promise. However, I'm making a video about Scott Pilgrim. I had to make wallpapers for them. Or not make, but use. I didn't make these. Yeah, I love it. I love all the X's. That's not true. I hate Roxy. I hate Roxy.